Alright, so let's talk about this new gaming laptop from Corsair, a company that's mostly known for making peripherals, so this will be a fun overview. We're going over the raw stats first, and then I'll give my opinions on it after, so let's go over the raw stats. Starting off, let's talk about the most controversial aspect about this laptop. Its price. It starts at $2,700, which is not for everyone. It's built to be used by gamers and streamers alike. So based on that, it should be good, right? Well, let's keep going. The form factor is really good. 16 inches of screen with a QHD plus resolution. Not bad. Plus a gorgeous looking thin form factor. And we also get a 240 Hz refresh rate, which is super smooth. But what's not smooth is Corsair's connectivity. It's a little rough. This is supposed to be for gaming and streaming, but it really misses the golden opportunity for an HDMI port, plus more in general. It's not bad per se, but a lot of gamers use the USB-A port over USB-C, so if you add a better selection of that, it will be plus an Ethernet port. However, we do get USB-C charging though. Now onto the internal specs, this is expected, but the laptop runs well. It's a solid performing device with some great specs. Here are the benchmarks. Absolutely fantastic, as expected. Now to interject, this laptop has a little bit of a curveball. It's quirky. Yes, it's got a few quirks that you will be very interested in, with number one being a fully programmable set of touch buttons above the keyboard. This allows for any sort of macro that you want, with access to it even when the PC is closed. Also, there's a really cool display that you can use to check out your battery, so really rad. And number two, it's got a mechanical keyboard. The keys are, yes, low profile, but are still seemingly comfortable and reliable to type on. And lastly, number three, wireless pairing with any Corsair device without any dongles. What this means is super clean setups. Now, there is a catch to this though. First, the peripherals need to be made by Corsair, which is great for their ecosystem, but not for us. And two, they need to be plugged into the laptop prior, which is not great because like I said already, this laptop's connectivity is not amazing. So we got some quirks, but it's a give or take. And it's also got some other features that I listed on the screen that you might like as well. Oh, but with these quirks, we also get some not so quirky features. Specifically, the camera is not great for streaming. 1080p, yes, but its quality is not amazing. So if you want to get this for streaming, make sure you get an external webcam. For storage, the laptop is, alright, 1 terabyte. But for the price, it could have used a bit more. If you want, you can get an external SSD. And on to battery life, which is often a struggle for gaming laptops, this one is actually alright. But you get around 5 hours on average, with some gaming in there, which is actually not bad. Of course, this stuff is relative because it's a gaming laptop. But what's expected for every laptop, and this one's no exception, it runs Windows 11. So, is this a worthwhile laptop investment? Well, it's definitely an investment for sure. $2,700 is a ton of money for a laptop. Now, if you are in the market to get this for streaming, it can be quite useful. Some things like the connectivity and the webcam will be negligible because you'll just be able to get other peripherals that can supplement them. And in return, you'll get this great performing laptop. So for those individuals, yeah, it's fine. But make sure you check out other gaming laptops and especially desktops as well, because the performance of this laptop is good. But for streaming, you might need to spec it out a little bit more, which will make it more expensive than a desktop. So just make sure you exercise your options. Now, what about for the typical individual who just wants to splurge on a nice, expensive gaming laptop? Yeah, it's also not bad. But there are other options that I want you to consider as well. Something like the Razer Blade or the Alienware 15. Those are very competitive and can satisfy your gaming and potentially streaming needs. You see, the reason why I recommend you check out those laptops as well is because if you're not a streamer, you need a laptop that can kind of do everything. You want something with not a lot of sacrifices because you don't want to buy extra peripherals. In the case of this laptop, yeah, it has this nice, sleek profile, but also maybe less ports because of it. So I want to make sure that you make the right choice in your investment. And also, this is a big investment, so please don't just watch my video on this. I've linked many more down in the description to view at your discretion. My name is See Rooster. It's spelled like Cyrus, but not like Sea Rooster. Just take out the term. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.